Before I get started on the numbers in the Steam survey, let's remember that this is only a small amount of PC gamers who chose to do the survey, but it actually reflects the rest of the PC gamers.
You stupid fucking cunt.
Oftentimes when I think of the greatest corporate fanboys, names such as Crap Gamer, JTech TV, NextGen 720, The Mooch, and many others come to mind, and they all respectfully belong in the corporate slave hall of fame. But every once in a blue moon, you get a rare specimen, one which is unlike the others, one that is the stupidest, yet smartest amongst the others. One that puts in the effort to actually form an argument, but still absolutely fails. And that very, very rare specimen is none other than Colteastwood. Or if you look at it from my perspective, a gold mine for peasantry. Now the majority of console peasants I've done videos on have all been wrong, and they will continue to be wrong, but they are wrong in the most effortless way possible. They do no research, they bring up no statistics, or numbers, or facts. Colteastwood actually puts effort into being wrong. And while he's still fucking retarded, I can't help but admire his effort. Now before we dive into this video, I would also like to recommend my good buddy, oh no it's Alex, better known as the sexiest PC gamer you will ever meet. He's also debunked this very video as well. So I recommend you go check him out, but only after you've watched mine, because I might steal some ideas. Because I'm an asshole. Love you, Alex.
The Steam survey just released showcasing what PC gamers are gaming on. This kind of information is valuable because PC gamers can no longer lie when comparing their rigs to the Xbox One X.
Seriously? You find value in that? Now I've seen pathetic before. Once you've watched enough JTech videos, the standards don't get any lower. But Colt, who exactly are these PC gamers that are lying about their specs? Is it perhaps a few troll comments that you see here and there? Or are you talking about a specific individual? Who are these people? Because obviously they're not public figures. None that I'm aware of anyway. I don't lie about my rig, and many PC gamers don't either. There's no benefit to lying about your rig. Something tells me that you're just butthurt that you've come across people who do legitimately have PCs that can stomp an Xbox One X. And because of that, you choose to frame them as liars. Colt, it's pathetic. Let it go.
Xbox One X may be promoted as a 4K gaming console, but not every game running on the X will be in 4K.
Why at the very beginning of this video are you shooting yourself in the foot? There are two things there that you just said that will make everything else beyond this point meaningless. Your first mistake.
Xbox One X may be promoted as a 4K gaming console. May be promoted as a 4K gaming console. May be promoted as a 4K gaming console.
Did you not pay attention to what you said right there at that moment? You said it may be promoted as such. Your second mistake.
But not every game running on the X will be in 4K. But not every game running on the X will be in 4K.
Ah, so you yourself are admitting that not all games will be running at native 4K on this machine. So those 2 points that you made, I will use as leverage against you for the rest of this video, because you're an idiot.
That's strictly up to developers, and no matter how much extra horsepower is under the plastic hood, some choices may be made to prioritize things over native 4K or 60 FPS.
I mean, all the more reason to get a PC, right? What I'm getting at here is that all that supposed horsepower can only be utilized by the devs. They get to choose what's prioritized, and they get to choose how the hardware is used. So then, by that logic, owners of the Xbox One X won't be reaping all the benefits of that hardware, will they? In which case, why would we PC gamers even give a fuck? It's the supposed monster, this beast. But, you know, sometimes it'll run 60 FPS, sometimes it won't, maybe sometimes 4K, maybe sometimes not.
The difference between a closed console box and a widely varied PC configuration,
You pretty much already summed up what the difference is a few seconds ago.
is that PC gamers get the choice of how to run their games. But that doesn't mean that PC gamers all have gaming rigs that will beat the performance of the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X.
So, that doesn't mean that people with those specific rigs can't reap the benefits of PC gaming. If you think PC gaming is all about 4K, all about 60 FPS, you're missing the point. I mean, you've already stated the biggest benefit that these people have over those that own a PS4 Pro and an Xbox One X. And that benefit is that those PC gamers have the choice of how to run their games. So I'm going to ask, once again, what's the point of these more powerful console variants if you don't have a choice of how to run the games on that upgraded hardware?
In fact, I'm going to show you that a large majority of PC gamers, when comparing price to performance, may be on par with the 2013 PS4 and Xbox One. Because you get much more for $500 on the Xbox One X than you do for a $500 PC.
Okay, Colt, I'll bite, but I'm just going to tell you this once. If you don't interpret those numbers right, I'm going to call you a fucking moron.
The Steam survey is only a vertical slice of whomever chose to do the survey, but the honesty that comes from the survey leaves little room in the imagination for lies, sugarcoating, and bragging.
If that's how you choose to see these numbers, then it's quite sad that you expect such little of people. You carry that exact same insecurity that the rest of the Xbox fanboys carry along with them. Everyone around me, they're liars. They sugarcoat. They're out to get me. The media just wants to put Xbox down. Only an absolute delusional fanboy will look at numbers and piece them together as such.
Steam gathers this information by detecting hardware and performance. One of the biggest arguments from PC gamers once they are challenged by a filthy console like the Xbox One X is, "I've been gaming at 4K 60 for years." When you hear this is a lie.
And why does that bother you? Sure, perhaps there may be a handful that lie about it. I don't know what they gain out of lying, but there are also a handful that are honest about this. And that bothers you. Why it does is beyond me, but like I said, perhaps it's just that insecurity you hold deep down inside of you.
PC gamers rarely bother with 4K. With a 1440p high refresh monitor, about $300, there is no justification to bother with 4K.
And with the current consoles running some games at 720p, 900p, 30 FPS, with frame dips, I begin to question if there's a justification for a 4K console. But here you're implying that because PC gamers have options for higher refresh rate monitors, 1440p screen resolutions, that we don't even need to bother with 4K. There's no justified reasons, but us here on the consoles, I mean, we can't even hit 1080p much, but yeah, no, we deserve 4K. 4K is for the gaming enthusiasts. It's not a casual resolution. It's not for everyone. And that enthusiasm is the justified reason.
In order to game at 4K, which hasn't been feasible recently unless spending $1,000 to $1,500.
Okay, either at this point, you haven't gone out of your way to research and see that there are people who have built $500 gaming PCs that can achieve 4K, or you're blatantly lying.
4K power comes from a couple of mainstream cards, like the RX 5.
Okay, pause the video. Pause. Let's take a look at that rig. Okay, motherboard, $60, not bad. CPU, $163, okay. RAM, $60, alright. Hard drive, $48, good deal. Power supply unit, $37, nice. GPU, $245, alright. And net, as in a network card? Are you fucking kidding me? Why are you buying a network card when that motherboard has an Ethernet port right there? Oh my. And what's this? 4K BR? Is that a 4K Blu-ray drive? Colt, are you a fucking idiot? What current PC gamer would ever need a Blu-ray drive? You didn't think that digital media supports 4K? No. We're gonna throw out that net card and we're gonna throw out that 4K Blu-ray drive. And $88 for the OS? You really are fucking retarded. No, we're gonna throw that out too, because you can get a Windows 10 key for about $12. And this brings us to a grand total of $687. Granted, there are loopholes to make it even cheaper, like buying used parts, or getting a cheaper CPU, or cheaper RAM, but nonetheless, this price entry not only gives you the option to hit 4K, but gives you all of the utilities of a PC. Did you really think shoving in a 4K Blu-ray drive would be the route everyone would go down? Do you think that a 4K Blu-ray drive gives the Xbox One X more value? It seems that what you tried to do here was artificially hit that $1,000 price mark, because you're a deceitful prick.
4K power comes from a couple of mainstream cards, like the RX 580 and the GTX 1080, although the 1070 can get the job done in a lot of games.
Colt, why are you lining up these cards with a specific resolution under them as if that's their sole purpose? All three of these cards can achieve 4K. You know it, I know it, and the consumers know it. These cards aren't built to be used in one specific way. People can utilize these however they want. If they want to play at 4K, low settings, on the 1060, they can do that. Do you honestly believe that these cards are somehow magically locked to those resolutions?
Before I get started on the numbers in the Steam survey, let's remember that this is only a small amount of PC gamers who chose to do the survey, but it actually reflects the rest of the PC gamers.
What? No, it doesn't. It most absolutely does not. At this point, I'm questioning Colt. Is this a troll video? How can you take a small number and blow it up to be 125 million PC gamers? And how are you going to separate the gamers that can play in 4K but choose not to? How are you supposed to split that number away from the survey? Colt, you do not know how to read statistics and graphs.
According to the Steam survey, out of 125 million PC gamers on Steam, only 0.86% of PC gamers are gaming at 4K. Now let's compare that to the percentage of PC...
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm not gonna listen to your statistics. I'm not even gonna bother to go over this. Because if you're willing to say something as stupid as this, then I'm not even gonna bother seeing these statistics. Because I can 100% guarantee that you're going to misinterpret those numbers because you're an idiot. So I'm going to skip this next section, and if you guys want to see him miserably fail, the link to his original video is going to be down below. Watch at your own leisure. I realize that I have integrity to keep, and I'm known for debunking the entirety of a video. But this, no. What really bothers me here is that Colt, for the most part, is informed on PC gaming. Yet, he attempts to give the Xbox One leverage by misrepresenting what it takes to get 4K on a PC. Colt is the type of Xbot that in order to fully enjoy his brand new shiny console, he has to try and devalue whatever other platform there is out there. Colt, and even if you were right, it wouldn't matter. You could have your powerful Xbox One X, and all it would do is benefit PC gaming. Not only that, but in about a year it would be irrelevant. You can boast about having a 4K powerhouse, but 4K will just get cheaper and cheaper for PC gamers. You can brag for an entire year, and nobody would care. I was told by people that this video is legendary in how terrible it is. And I thought, hey, it couldn't be as bad as previous Peasants. But boy was I wrong. Colt has no shame and is just a fucking idiot. But you know what's worse than being wrong, Colt? Is not admitting you were wrong and doubling down. This Colt. This is not okay. After being corrected and debunked, the worst thing you can do is cover up your ears and yell, nah, I'm right, you're wrong. And it is because of that reason, you're not worthy of getting a full video. From the very beginning of this video, you fucked up, which makes the rest of your video pointless. But what I'm going to say is this, Colt. If you were a spokesman for the Xbox One X, I would fire your ass. Because you gave me plenty of more reasons why I should stick to my PC. Anyways, with that being said, Discord, join it. I demand you to join my Discord. It is ever growing, and it is the #1 place to get in contact with me. Twitter, follow me. It helps. And I shit talk a lot. Steam, don't bother adding me. My friends list is full. So if you do want to add me, trade me cards. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close down this video. And I'll see you guys next time on another cancerous and mediocre video. It's been great seeing all of you and your sexy, gorgeous faces. Goodbye.